Welcome back to this morning's edition of the English News from Metro TV. Continuing with the news in national news updates, a spokesperson of the Constitution Drafting Committee expected to see a conclusion of political reform ideas on December 23rd. Spokesperson of the Constitution Drafting Committee, or CDC, General Lertsak Ratanawanit, said the CDC will call a meeting next week to brainstorm their ideas on reform proposed by all parties, including the National Legislative Assembly, the National Reform Council, and other sectors. General Lertrat pointed out that the idea on reform in the public sector will be considered on December 22nd, while frameworks of political reform will be concluded on December 23rd. The issue to be discussed will cover the means of elections and a composition of the Prime Minister and the Cabinet. General Lertrat disclosed that many CDC members agreed that to have the Prime Minister from direct election could not guarantee all problems of the country that will be solved and may pose a risk for new conflict in the future, as it could not stop vote buying. Commenting about the Prime Minister proposed by the Parliament in the same system, General Lertrat said that the CDC needs to set mechanisms to regulate election based on transparency with no vote buying, while more severe punishments for those buying votes has to be imposed. Other topics for the CDC to decide on include means of voting casting for MPs, independency of politicians, and how to ensure transparency in elections. When asked about whether a referendum of a new constitution will be held, General Lertrat said that the CDC will not propose its opinion on the issue, as it is the authority of General Prayut Chan-o-cha, Prime Minister and National Council for Peace and Order, to decide on the issue. However, General Lertrat added that the CDC's president and many members of the CDC agreed that a referendum for the new constitution should be held to ensure its legitimacy and public participation. Turning to some news from Khon Kaen now, in which police officers in Khon Kaen provinces are to impose strict inspections on the sales of New Year gift baskets. Police Captain Supakan Kamsingnok launched an inspection into the sale of New Year baskets and other products of local shops in Khon Kaen municipality and areas during New Year holidays. The inspection was to ask for cooperation from local operators to strictly follow the laws, such as to not put alcohol beverages into the gift baskets and to show the list of products and its prices. Police Captain Supagon said that 26 police stations in the area of Khon Kaen have increased their strictness in inspecting local operators to ensure confidence among the consumers. He said any people violating the law will be prosecuted immediately. Moreover, the sale of alcoholic drinks will be needed to be controlled strictly according to the laws to make sure that they were sold within the allowed period of time and only to those eligible. Turning back to administrative news, the Secretary of the Constitution Drafting Committee, or CDC, has said that it is now considering all proposals for drafting the new constitution. Secretary of the Constitution Drafting Committee, Disatat Hotrakit, said that the CDC will consider all opinions of the reform process collected on one-by-one issue basis so as to decide of which idea to be written in the new constitution. He said initially there is no time frame of when the consideration will be completed, as there are many details to be discussed and decided on. However, Mr. Disatat affirmed that the CDC will work at their best effort with high discretion. Meanwhile, the CDC spokesperson Kamnoon Sithisaman said that the composition of the Prime Minister is at the center of the media and public attention. Mr. Kamnoon pointed out that the CDC did not draw a conclusion on the issue. He said clear direction is expected after New Year's, when the committee begins drafting the constitution. However, Mr. Kamnoon refused to comment on the composition of the Prime Minister, saying that it is not appropriate to express his personal viewpoint, as he is one of the CDC members, because it would lead to the confusion among the public. Turning to other news updates now, the Deputy Commerce Minister said border trade in Mae Sot area is expected to reach 150 billion baht next year. Deputy Commerce Minister Apiradi Tantraporn led a team to visit Thai-Myanmar border checkpoints at Tha Sai Luat district in Masot district of Tak province. They had a chance to observe the trade activities where the operations of officials in charge of the border checkpoints, as well as transportation at Thai-Myanmar Friendship Bridge. After visiting the area, Ms. Apiradi said the road transportation is still not convenient for public to commute and goods transportation due to traffic congestion. However, the Deputy Commerce Ministry has expressed a confidence towards the bright future of Masot district, saying the area is full of potential for trade with the trade value of up to 60 billion baht a year as recorded in December 2014. The border trade is expected to reach 150 billion baht next year as the government plans to upgrade the 3 districts in Tak province to be a special economic zone. Ms. Apiradi said that the added construction of the second Thai-Myanmar Friendship Bridge will also contribute to the trade growth for the two countries. Taking a look at some news from the tourism sector, the Tourism and Sports Minister has proposed an issuance of single visas among ASEAN countries to boost tourism within the region. In the Greater Mekong Sub-Region Summit or GMS held in Bangkok, the Tourism and Sports Minister Gopkan Wattanawarangkoon disclosed tourism campaigns among the 6 country members along the Mekong River. She said that the ministry plans to promote tourism along the Mekong River in 2 routes, namely economic tourism and historical tourism. The economic tourism will cover the triangle of the Mekong River and Southern Economic Corridor, while the historical tourism will cover Nakhon Phanom province connecting to Laos and Ho Chi Minh House in Thailand belonging to the well-known Vietnamese activist. Ms. Gopkan further said that she would like to push forward an issuance of single visas among ASEAN countries so as to better promote growth of tourism in the Mekong sub-region. However, she pointed out that the issue would take an amount of time to reach an agreement. She viewed that GMS countries should build more trust towards each other and to set a direction in launching an effective tourism campaign to support each country's tourism business. Ms. Gopkan pointed out that the single visa and supporting tourism campaigns among the GMS country members will contribute to the idea of the Asian Development Bank to promote tourism in the Mekong sub-region under Single Tourist Destination slogan. In more news updates from the tourism sector, the Tourism Authority of Thailand has launched the Thailand-only selfie contest to boost tourism in the country. Governor of Tourism Authority of Thailand, Wachai Aranyik, said the Tourism Authority has set to launch a photo contest under the name Thailand Only Selfie Contest. He said the campaign aims to promote tourism in the country among internet users due to the constant growth of internet use in mobile phones in the country, with more than 44 million users in the second quarter of the year. The contest will start from December 26th to January 4th next year. Any person interested in participating in the program has to take a photo of his favorite location and himself in a selfie kind of fashion and upload it in an official Instagram or Facebook account of the contest with a hashtag Thailand Only and a description of why the location in the photo is impressive. The account is worldwideweb.facebook.com/Thailand Only Selfie Contest. The winner of the contest will be granted a reward of up to 370,000 baht, and the results of all winners will be declared on January 20th, 2015. Those were the news updates for this Monday morning. We'll be taking a short break now. Coming back next, we'll be taking a look at the traffic.